hit. 37 seconds until you have that Metamorphosis back off cooldown. And Na'Vi, do you feel like you can stop this? Dragon form still up for only a couple more seconds. The Rebel Mage is down against SamH. He was able to get the Dream Call off, but it only affected over on the call down is great as they all just sip their TNC in front of Roshan. He's at 900 HP. They're running in, but then again, General dies in front of the pit. Buyback, yeah, you bet. He's coming back into this engagement. Lil is on the run, hiding inside the Shadow Realm, but he can't get out of this one. The Suns are too much. Actually, the rest of the team, they've turned back over to Roshan. They can't move too far away from the pit. This is still the crutch of this situation. Roshan at 950 HP, even stunning the Terrorblade. General, the Bramble Mage is back inside again. He's looking for the Raw. The Axe is flying in. Denny's inside the pit. Roshan killed by the Radiant. Snatched out by Raven. He got the Aegis Immortals. Kuku's position for the Death Ward. It's forcing Denny to run away. The orb damage is way too much. They're chasing down Crystallize. Armel with 40 points of stolen intelligence. He wants to kill on Crystallize. The shards don't block him. So Crystallize will get some distance. But Raven, he's still got half of this duration of Metamorphosis with the double catapults. The mid-Rax was practically already dead. It went on that long. The creep wave of TNC was just too strong. But up on the north, Na'Vi looking for a rebuttal, pushing in the top lane with General, trying to force some retreat, but it ain't stopping TNC. They're all down the bottom. The fortification is slowing down TNC. Denny wants to fight. It's a fresh dragon form, but there are so many Ravens on the field. The Lincoln Sphere, it actually got broken. But no stun from Dendi. He stands the ground, but where are the friends? He has no friends. Down for 80 seconds. TNC, they're going to claim their second lane of Rax. General is still trying to walk back to be involved in this engagement. His Roar is back off cooldown. He can lend this to the party as he blinks away from the engagement of TNC. If they had him, they'd be very happy. But Crystallize's Flat Cannon, it's giving them pause for thought. 7 seconds till his BKB's back off cooldown. OD still trying to engage. Keep this intel up. He's at 32 points of it. Raven doesn't have Metamorphosis, but he has Aegis and Sunder, so he'll swap with the copy of the Rubik of all things to give him his life back. Ready to fight once more. Attacking the tier 4 towers. The Dream Coil is perfect. General and Crystallize locked in. The Terrorize forcing TNC once again to run away. The Death Ward. Crystallize happy to tank it because he's stealing the life back with a Satanic, but now that's burnt out too. Raven has to move back as well. Down to 800 HP. Maybe he doesn't actually. He's got Nagus the Immortal. He can buy TNC. They will go for the Radiant Ancient Crystallize. Just
where you can get Elder Steel outside of the obvious weapons, and ultimately what you should be looking out for. So if you do enjoy this video, then a like would be super appreciated, and be sure to comment down below and let me know if you guys have any further questions. Kushala Daora, Teostra, Valhazak, Kirin, and Nergigante. If you take a look at the Monster Field Guide and read the ecology information for either Kirin, Kushala, or Teostra, They actually state that Elder Seal can be used to counter their unique abilities, but given that the descriptions are a little bit vague, let's aim to better illustrate that. First up, Kushala. As you fight him, he begins to build up a wind shield around him, and eventually it'll get to the point where it's so strong you keep getting pushed away. I'm sure as a melee user you've all experienced this before, it's really quite annoying and it can prevent you from doing much at all at select moments during the fight. This is where Elder Seal comes in. If you attack him with Elder Seal weapons, you can suppress this barrier. Now the reason this often goes unnoticed is because Elder Seal isn't as obvious as something like putting a monster to sleep, paralysing it or even poisoning it. It's much quicker, and since it often goes hand in hand with a flinch, it's understandable if you miss it. But if you notice in this clip, there's a noticeable effect where the wind shield disperses. This is Elder Seal doing its thing. With the wind shield removed, you and your party are then free to move back in and commence your assault. Moving over to Teostra, for him it's his flame shield. This is the shield that burns you when you get close, and while not quite as annoying initially as Kushala's since you can still get in there and attack, it's something you still need to watch out for. However, more importantly for Teostra, his flame shield also ties in with his supernova. You know, that huge explosive move that usually one-shots someone in your team because they're not looking? If he doesn't have a flame shield, he won't do supernova. So in this instance, there's incredible value in using Elder Seal weapons to keep this at bay. Again, when you proc the effect, you'll see the aura noticeably disperse, returning him to his slightly less aggressive state. For Valhazak, it's the effluvial cloud that surrounds him. That's the annoying effect that if you stand in it for too long, will see your health bar cut in half, forcing you to use a nullberry or something to that effect, and then go and heal up what was stolen from you. He has various moves that produce this, but he also has an aura too, so once again, attacking him with an Elder Seal weapon can remove that, allowing you to get up close and attack without fear of having your health cut in two, or at least until he does another attack. For Kirin, it's his tough hide. When he goes into this state, all your attacks will bounce off of him if you're not attacking the horn or using a weapon with Mind's Eye. It's incredibly annoying, especially if you're playing in multiplayer, since it can get a little bit crowded around the horn. But again, if you attack him enough times and proc the Elder Seal effect, you can take him out of this mode, and you're then free to attack again. Of course, it's still best to attack Kirin at the horn, since it's his main weak spot, but at least with the tough hide gone, you can attack elsewhere if you have no other option. Then finally, No Gigante. No Gigante is a little bit different, and in truth it's a little bit harder to detail exactly what it does in this instance, but from my testing it seems to slow down the rate at which his white spikes harden and go black. Keep in mind that when he has black spikes all over, this is what causes him to do the dive bomb, so the more you can delay this, the safer you are. Contrary to the other monsters, once his spikes are black, it's incredibly difficult.
We can go.
And there.
Well, that's it. The secret is out. Ah, strange. I vow it. That is clear. Interesting. So be it. Yes. Readily. Fire crew. On your guard. My purpose is clear. A trail of clues. The temple directs. So it is revealed. On my way. As the temple requires. By my oath. In secret. So it is revealed. I'm under attack. Readily. I vow it. By my oath. So be it. The next level as the temple requires.
Your mid tower's coming apart.
One horn will do the damage of two.
That is clear. Clearly. The trail is fresh. In pursuit of the mysteries. I sense a mystery. Strange. On my way. That is clear. In secret.
What ancient?
Good word for you. So be it.
Pick up or ancient?
As the temple requires. Clearly, thanks. I know it. Now. Yes. By my oath. Denied. So it is revealed.
Invisibility!
Readily. I vow it. Ah, strange. On my way. Interesting. In secret. Yes. Elude me not. That is clear. I vow it. Ready. Clues to follow. So it is revealed. Now I see.
Cold.
I know it. Ah, strange. The truth is near. Clearly.
Yabbit!
Your bottom tower's in a tight spot.
Set. So be it.
3 horns on which to hoist them.
As the temple requires. Trap set. On my way. So it is revealed. By my oath. That is clear. In secret. So be it. On my way.
Ah, no gold for you.
Yes. Interesting. Blessings. Clearly. I know it. Revelations.
Skill bot AA. Go bot, go bot.
As the temple requires. The snare is set. Now I see the snare. Elude me not. Now the truth is near. Strange.
Your mid tower's in a bit of a bind.
Pain is the so it is written, teacher. Strange. Set. On my way. In secret. Always. That is clear. Now I see. Yes. So be it. Denied. I know it.
Might want to check your bottom tower.
Trap set. On my oath. My purpose
The
is
skill
clear.
bot AA.
The other fellas aim to wreck your bottom tower.
I felt it.
They're meaning to smash that bottom tower of yours.
Rex. The truth is all around you, but it hides from the unworthy. Readily. Set. Clearly. I know it. As the temple requires. Blessings. Train your Yes. So it is revealed. Now I see. Clues to follow. That is clear. Readily. The temple directs. Ah, strange. So be it.
Your bottom tower ain't long for this world.
Interesting.
A fond farewell to your bottom tower. Might want to check your bottom tower.
Way. Clearly. Clearly. Now I see. As the temple requires.
For my armor.
Desolator. On your
Double
guard.
damage.
On my way. In secret. Quietly. I sense a mystery. So it is with strange. By my oath. I know it. The trail is fresh. In pursuit of the mysteries.
Double kill.
Trap set. So be it. You came too close to the secrets. I vow it. Readily. Yes. The truth is near. Interesting.
Fountain which my matriarch would prize.
Set. On the way. Strange. Readily. So it is revealed. Trap set. Yes. In secret. Set. That is clear.
Time to poke. Trash me.
You never know the mysteries. The temple cannot protect itself. That's why I am here.
Radiant's gone and fortified their structures.
In pursuit of the mysteries. I sense a mystery.
The other fellas lost at mid-tower. We'll feel that in the morning.
By my oath. I see.
Let's get
That was the sound
Elude me not.
of death.
They're meaning to smash that bottom tower of yours.
I know it.
Under pain of death.
Your bottom tower ain't long for this world. The other fella's top tower had a little accident.
So be it. A trail of clues. Interesting. Thanks. As the temple requires. In secret. That is
lovely.
set.
Your mid-tower needs a little help.
Double down.
Trail is fresh.
Old Roche won't be coming back for a while.
trap. Triple direct. My purpose is clear. The snare is set. That is clear. On your way. So be it. I know it. I see. In secret. Another scale.
Your top tower's hurting.
Shed. As the temple requires. Closed, fellow. Readily. Revelations. So it is revealed. On your guard. Yes. By my oath. You said secret is out. Not yet. Revelations. Is dead. I thought. May I be worthy of these mysteries. So it is revealed.
Your top tower's getting all banged up. Radiant's toughened up their structures. That top tower of yours ain't doing so good.
In secret.
Heist!
Set.
Almost feel bad for your top tower. The other fella's bottom tower's done for.
This is clear.
Your top tower's in trouble.
By my oath. Clearly.
Your top tower's getting all banged up.
As the temple.
Have fun trying to bust down radiant structures now. Too bad about your top tower.
I see.
Well, shoot. The other fella's bottom tower's gone for good.
Yes. That is clear. What secrets shall be exposed? So be it. Strange. The snare is set.
Both teams biting that time. There goes one of the other fella's mid-towers.
Now I see.
Get over it!
Almost feel bad for your top tower. That top tower of yours ain't doing so good. Your top tower's hurting.
Train is fresh.
Nothing left of the other fella's mid-tower.
Closed.
There goes the other fella's mid-rags. The other fellas mid-ranks won't be making trouble no more. The other fella's bottom tower. Nothing but fragments now.
I sense some mystery.
The other fella's bottom rack is gone for good. The other fella's bottom racks is finished.
I know it.
Just like that.
So be it. Ends secretly. I admired you. So it is revealed. Clearly.
Lovely! Ah, fresh meat!
On my way. Blessings.
Bloody crisps!
Yes. As the temple requires. Ah, strange. In pursuit of the mysteries. Trading clues.
The other fella's top tower won't be making trouble no more.
In secret. Set. Black King Bond. Now. Pursuit of the mysteries. My blades and my mind are as one. Not yet.
The other fellas couldn't save their top tower.
My thanks. So it is written.
The other fella's top rags ain't gonna be a problem now. That did it for the other fella's top rags. Looks like we got a case of the Mega Creeps. Ain't that a sight?
The temple directs. The truth is near.
Nothing left of the other fella's mid-tower.
On your guard. Ah. I'm not ready.
Double kill!
For heresies unknown, the temple decreed your death. Trap set, as the temple requires. Another clue to my existence.
The other fella's lost a mid-tower.
Set.
Well, that could have gone worse. Radiant structures must have been fortified.
I got it.
Dyer's done it again.
The Morphling pick, I think, looks pretty solid.
It's just such a pain in the butt, but they're coming up on top. Kyle looks for the lift. Can't actually get the grab just yet. Actually went for the Fade Ball to begin with, but they want PPD. No surprise, Kyle's hunting for him in the tree lines. Homing Missile will chase him up and away from the tower. So this is a good place to fight Zai. He doesn't have Stomp. He only has the Spirit. As PPD gets dragged back in, one more attack will do it. No, they don't have it. They don't have the vision. He's through on the side. Pycat's got Waveform. Chasey's trying to be sent back in time, but time is just not on his side. PPD now has the paralyzing cast. They try and split up Z-Freak as well as Kyle. It's taking way too long. PPD won't get it as Pycat. He'll have the double kill. And TP out from Z-Freak.
Really good for Optic Game. The fact that Peter's choice to juke over there was huge. Bought himself a lot of time.
They're going to go for Chessie. PPD can go with the paralyzing cask. He's bringing they're bringing out the creep wave of all, but with the homing missile as well as the Hadouken creep, they've got the clapper, and it will get his hit off.
Some damage going to Centaur on the bot lane as well.
Zai is way too far out, so yeah, Centaur can take a lot of damage underneath the tower, but when the Razors arrive from Limp,
and 3-3's going all Caustic Finale. He's maxed out here. Any tap on moves going to turn into 110 magic, so...
TP's on the way. It's Kyle inside the trees. He can get the instant grab onto 33. Moo just needs the Hoof Stomp to land. He's able to do so with the Fade Ball. And much damage that they got with the Stampede. They will find the kill on bottom lane. Top lane, Pycat's got a homing missile chasing him down. He's got an extra one charge to bring himself back up again. And well, okay, well, homing missile never even got its attack. Chessie's been sent back. Rocket barrage damage. Pycat cops a lot.
Jeez.
Not enough to get the kill, and Chessie goes all the way home. So Chessie does have that level 6 you're talking about, 33. And Burrow strikes through both the Wild Wings. Now we're just trying to farm up a little bit. Homing missile moves forward, moves in the neighborhood. He doesn't have a blink. He's only got the Hood of Defiance, but then again, he's got a Hood of Defiance. He's very difficult to kill. PPD, no. The double maledict and Burrow strike in. No epicenter. The call down does very little in the paralyzing cast. It bounces forward towards Moo. He's still got the maledict on him. He will bounce out, tick out from this. PPD finds the kill.
Just really hard for them to actually push against towers right now. They want to dive with the creeps, but if they get Witch Doctor cast, they're stunned for 5 seconds each.
And speaking of that, there goes Kyle.
So, I mean, they'd love to take the tower, but still it looks like they have a tree on their team. This thing's still so healthy.
And the aggressive vision. It was too obvious that ward was going to be placed, so Optic get rid of it. The blink, still waiting for the right time. Exorcism on cooldown for 83 seconds.